The Department of Services for the Blind presents Blindsided, a day in the life of a person who is blind. This video does not intend to comment on the adaptive skills of blind individuals, nor focus on how someone who is blind would solve the minor inconveniences being presented in this film. It does focus on the environmental situations and uses situational comedy to make people aware of simple courtesies that would make anyone's day a little better. A title appears: Washington State Department of Services for the Blind. Now, a man with a long white cane walking on the earth. Now, the earth spinning in space. The state of Washington. Overhead images of buildings. A city street.
This is the city. The city has many stories and myths.
A title appears: Blindsided. Mark exits building. Mark extends his white cane, puts on dark glasses.
Let's spend a little time. Let's consider some of those stories and some of those myths and decide what is real and what is not.
Now at bus stop.
What number are you? 58. Great, thank you.
Excuse me, sir, I couldn't help but notice. Are you blind?
Well, yeah, I guess you say I'm
Have you always been blind, or did it happen recently, or I mean,
Why do you want to know?
your whole life? No, I'm just curious. It just struck me when I saw you, how easy my life is, and it kind of made me wonder how you get through the day and everything. Can you see me? Can you see me right here or over here? Are you totally blind? Your
that's a
whole
pretty
range of vision, or
personal
just right in front?
Yeah.
I mean, is that even safe? Should you be standing by the street?
This woman is crazy.
Woman moves around Mark and fast forward. Although I guess maybe your ears and stuff, that probably helps, right? If I snap oh man, you do have good hearing, don't you? Like a superhero?
Superhero?
You totally tracking me. That is amazing.
Look, over there.
Mark in superhero cape.
It's Super Hearing Man!
Mark uses super hearing and flies to the rescue. Now at bus stop.
What bus was that? What bus was
That
that?
was the 7.
Man, that was my bus.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God, I gotta catch my bus. It was nice to meet you. Bye.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Now, let's take a look at these myths when they don't exist.
Flash backwards. Now at bus stop. Mark boards the bus.
Dude, what kind of hat is that? I like that hat.
Well then, that was interesting. And in fact, pretty ordinary, don't you think? Let's see what we've learned here, shall we?
Flash backwards.
You like how easy my life is, and it kind of made me wonder,
Text appears.
1. Are the lives of people that are blind just as fulfilling as those that are not blind? Yes or no?
Can you see me right here or over here? Are you totally blind?
2. Does being blind mean totally blind? Or is it a spectrum of vision with varying degrees of perception? Yes or no?
I mean, is that even safe? Should you be standing by the street?
3. Are employees that are blind just as safe in the workplace as other employees? Yes or no?
Although I guess maybe your ears and stuff, that probably helps, right? If I snap oh man, you do have good hearing, don't you?
4. If someone loses the use of one sense, for example, sight, do they fine-tune the use of other senses to assist them to interpret the environment? Yes or no? So if you answered yes to all 4 questions, you are out of the myth and stereotype zone. And speaking of myths, some may not realize, and it's true, that people that are blind are in the workplace. So let's look at some things that would make the workplace, more inclusive.
Mark enters office building.
First, how many times have you forgotten someone's name?
And
until
by the
you
way,
saw
can we move
their
this
face.
from
Man and woman
from this
at
Friday to
computer
the following
monitor.
Friday?
Sure, we can do that, and I can.
Morning, Lisa.
Oh, hey, Mark. Good morning. How are you?
Oh, all right.
Hey, Mark.
Hi.
I wonder who that was.
Until you're told otherwise, maybe you should just go ahead and say your name.
Flash backwards.
Hey, Mark. It's Sean.
Oh, Sean, how are you doing?
Now that seemed to work a little bit better, didn't it? Now, how many times has this happened to you?
Aaron enters office.
So I just typed up this file that I think we're going to be able to use for the meeting. I really think this is going to...
Oh, is that Aaron?
Yeah, it's me, Aaron.
Oh, Aaron. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying that I typed up a document that we can use that sort of lays out the budget. And
Part of what I did, I got some information from Lisa that actually plugs in really, really well.
you know what? I actually have Lisa's file back in my office, I think.
Did you have to because actually when she gets when
Aaron
we work
leaves
with her
office.
files, say for example in this, let me turn the screen so you can see it better. If we can change just some of these in just a fraction of a percentage, take some of these numbers and just strategically reorient this entire concept around how you make a profit in a company, it'll actually change the entire profit picture. I mean, we could probably do 200%. I'm excited, so I hope you are. What do you think, Aaron? Do you think that, I mean, what's your opinion? Aaron? Aaron?
Huh, interesting. So if someone says their name when they're entering a room or lets someone know when they're leaving, it's actually more inclusive. Oh, let's see how that might work.
Flash backwards. Aaron enters office.
Hey, Mark, it's Aaron. You got a second to talk?
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you stopped by.
Yeah. Okay. So, I actually got a chance to put together some of the budget reports for the meeting today.
Excellent. Those reports will actually help support the process as well. The only thing I really don't have are Cindy's was working on some real specific budget items.
You know what?
Yeah.
Cindy actually emailed me those this afternoon, and I got a chance to look them over.
Wish I had.
You know what? I could probably actually go forward them to you right now if you'd like.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, let me go do that.
Cool.
Okay, I'll catch you at the meeting, Mark.
Hey, thanks, Aaron.
Aaron leaves office.
Did you notice how Aaron was considerate by letting Mark know he was entering or leaving his office? Well, that seems like it could be really important information.
Strategic plan meeting in conference room.
Have you ever played musical chairs? It's fun when you're a kid. However, in an inclusive workplace, well, maybe it's not the best game to play. What do you think?
All right, gentlemen, let's get rolling.
Mark searches for an empty seat.
So, FTP, did you get those files up there?
I wrote it and I tried to print it out, but I kept getting that PC load letter error that we've been having with the
Mark
middle
searches for an empty
So,
seat.
seriously, we need to do something about that problem in this building.
Perhaps in an inclusive workplace, it's really just over here.
Flash backwards.
Oh, hey, Mark, we're over here. We were just talking about the FTP reports that he uploaded yesterday.
Were you able to get this okay, Mark?
Morning, gentlemen, let's get rolling. Today's discussion, gentlemen.
Sean with PowerPoint.
Just consider that this is pretty important to us, but not the most important. So between 1, 2, and 3, which do you see as being
Now, I don't know which one you're talking about.
the smaller one? We're not going to be so worried about, but the larger one we're going to spend more time.
What is
on.
that one?
Oh, I'm sorry. The larger box was the managerial type of accounting.
All right. Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Why truly are we putting so much energy on what is number 3 here when it could be number 1?
But the financial department also
Right,
needs some
and
focus. I
we
mean,
wanna
we
move
can't
that.
just stick with taxes here.
Really, this is ridiculous.
Correct.
I have no idea where there is. Where is here? Where is there?
Why not number 2? Look here and tell me why not number 2.
Oh, man.
So, where is here?
Flash backwards.
So now, of the 3 other types of accounting that we'll be dealing with, we have tax at the bottom, nonprofit accounting in the middle, and managerial at the top. That being the most important for us is managerial accounting.
Oh, now I know where here is. Let's look at some other ways to access information.
Okay, what about the status reports?
Coworkers
that you were
pass
looking last
papers
week?
close to Mark's face.
Oh, look at all that paper. Now, what are some alternative ways to access this information?
Flash backwards. Colleagues pass papers to Mark.
Oh, great. Thanks, Mark.
Fantastic.
Mark uses document reader.
Yes, Braille and other technologies are a way to use alternative formats in the workplace. Oh, and don't forget computer screen readers and enlargement programs. Now that, to me, looks like an inclusive workplace. You know, inclusion isn't just about information. It's about being comfortable. About you being comfortable.
Meeting with Brad and Janet.
Hey, Mark. So nice to meet you.
Brad extends his
Great. Is that
hand.
Brad?
Yeah.
Oh, it's finally good to see you in person here.
Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, that didn't seem very comfortable. Would it feel differently if...
Flash backwards.
Hi, Mark. This is Brad. I've got my hand out.
Oh, Brad, good. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Well,
you.
it's good to meet you. It's so nice to talk to you finally in person.
Yes, it's very good to meet you in person as well. I'm glad we're going to be working together.
Oh.
Now, this seems like it'll be a good working relationship. Now, did you notice how Brad gave Mark some visual information?
I've got my hand out.
Oh, Brad, good.
And you know, I bet Brad is a lot more comfortable now. Now, don't think it's all one-sided, just about you. Like most things in life, sometimes it just pays for everyone to have a sense of humor.
Now, Mark standing on the sidewalk with white cane and dark glasses, holding a coffee cup. Passerby puts a $5 bill in the cup.
Man. Oh, you know what? At least I paid for the coffee.
Mark walks down the street.
Often, well, people think it would be really great if there was this, well, kind of rule book that would help you know if you're doing the right thing with someone who is blind or low vision, especially if you're working in customer service and want to make sure it's a positive experience.
Mark crosses the street.
Let's see if we can take a look at a couple of courtesies that might be helpful for everyone. Remember, it all starts with you being comfortable. Has anyone ever asked you for directions?
Now, Mark in restaurant.
Hi, sir.
Oh, hi.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here to meet some colleagues for lunch. But first of all, I really need to use the bathroom.
Oh,
Tell me
okay.
what bathroom
Yeah, it's right over there, and you want to go down the ramp, and you'll take a right. Okay?
Wait a minute, over where?
Oh, I'm sorry. Just like right over here where the bar is. Okay? Right over there. Down the ramp to the right.
Okay.
Sometimes when you give directions, it might need a little more detail, especially if there's an emergency.
Flash backwards.
Sure. Yes. If you go to your left about 5 feet or so,
Okay.
you're gonna reach in the bar. You'll just take a right.
All right.
Okay. You're gonna go up a ramp.
All right.
All right. When you get to that ramp, at the end of the ramp, there's a small hallway. Okay. It'll be right there on your left.
The hallway? Okay.
Yeah. You're gonna go down that hallway, and it's the last door on the right.
Oh, great.
That'll work. Now tell me, would this work for you?
Mark at register.
What can I get started for you?
Could I get like a mocha almond latte?
Sure.
Probably like medium or something.
We don't have medium, but our sizes are right here in front of you. Over to your left.
With our
Now, that could have been handled differently. Well, let's see how this would work.
Flash backwards.
can I get like a mocha almond latte, like a medium size?
If we don't have medium, I have a tall size, which is 12 ounces. and I'll let
Cashier
you see
hands Mark
how
a
big
cup.
that one is. The next size up is a grande, which is 16
That's
ounces.
good. That would work.
Ah, that's the right size. Now let's take a look at another customer service exchange, shall we?
So that'll be 460. All right, out of the 20.
Change on counter.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was there anything else that I could get for you?
Yeah, I just have some change coming back.
Oh, yeah, it's right here on the counter, right in front of you.
I bet she really wanted to do it this way.
Flash backwards.
Out of the 20. So mark it, I use 16.40 back. So I have it, I'll give it to you in your hand right here. So there's 40 cents, and then 5, 10, 15, and 16.
Right.
Well, she seemed pretty comfortable, didn't
Mark
she?
grabs his latte and turns toward the room.
Now, speaking of comfort, is it ever really comfortable having a hot spotlight forced on you?
I wonder if Paul is here yet.
Paula stands, heads turned toward Mark.
Mark!
Spotlight shines on Mark from above.
Paula?
Mark!
Paula?
Mark?
Paula?
Marco!
Polo?
You know, with good customer service, there can be far less production.
Flash backwards.
Can I help you?
You know what? I was supposed to meet someone here for coffee, and I was trying to.
Oh, hey, Mark, I'm over here.
That's what I'm supposed to meet.
Would you like me to guide you to the table?
You know, hey, yeah, would you mind?
Go ahead and grab my arm.
Oh, great. Thank you.
chair right in front for you.
Now, market table with Paula.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Paula, how are you doing?
Aha! Somebody has been to customer service training. And he did seem pretty comfortable with sighted guide techniques, didn't he?
Meeting with Brad and Janet.
And here are some other ideas when it comes to courteous customer service. So, you think you want my signature. Janet, do you want to give it a try?
Okay, sure. I'd say go farther down. Not that far, yeah. Almost, it's sort of at the bottom of the page. Maybe. Oh, no. So,
Right here?
maybe
If you
indent just a little bit, like
indent this way?
Yeah, a little bit further.
Further.
Warmer.
Further.
Good.
Right.
Good.
Up.
Now,
Right there,
now,
right there, right
now,
there.
sign it now.
Okay.
Farther down, just a little
Further
bit farther
down,
down.
okay.
there
Right
you
there?
go. Yeah.
Good.
Good job.
Now that was really uncomfortable. Could you feel the tension?
Flash backwards.
Now, Janet, do you want to do that again?
Oh, sure. So right down there.
Right there, great.
Yep.
Thank you.
Using a signature guide can be as easy as using a credit or debit card. And it can be much less
There you are.
stressful. Oh yeah, and one more very important point. Remember who you're talking to.
Are you ready to order?
Yeah.
Great. Might as well.
So, what will he be having?
I don't know. Why don't you ask him?
Do we really need to say more? We almost forgot the most important courtesy, and this one should be easy to remember. Just think ADA. It's not what you think.
Now Mark on street corner with white cane. A man grabs the cane and pulls Mark across the street.
This is.
Just trust me. Just relax.
Hey, stop.
All right, so what is wrong with this picture? Ha! Well, we really need to rewind this one.
Flash backwards.
Hi. Hey. Nice day.
Oh, yeah, great day. You?
Would you like some help across the street?
Oh, no, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay.
Text.
Ask, don't assume.
Mark crosses the street. Mark walks down the street.
This is one story of the many stories this city holds. From this story, you can dispel some myths and realize what is real and what is not. The experience of common courtesy enriches all of our stories.
Now, sun setting over the city. Now, the state of Washington, the earth spinning in space, a man with a long white cane walking on the earth. A title appears, Washington State Department of Services for the Blind.